Hey y'all, if you've ever been to Jazz Fest, you know the food is a big deal, almost as big of a deal as the music is. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite and transparently one of the crowd's favorites, Crawfish Monica. There's often a pretty long line to get Crawfish Monica at Jazz Fest, but not in your own kitchen, and you'll be surprised how easy it is to make. Let's get to cooking. One of the things I love about this recipe is how simple it really is. We've got crawfish tails, Rotel, Velveeta, Philadelphia cream cheese, half and half, some garlic, rotini pasta, butter, and a Cajun seasoning blend. For the vegetables, I'm taking a shortcut with frozen seasoning mix of onions, bell pepper, and celery. I'll be using my Ninja slow cooker. This thing rocks. Not only is it a slow cooker, it also sautés. I'm starting by melting my butter and sautéing those veggies. If you spent any time cooking Louisiana food, that's the holy trinity right there. And it's readily available in the freezer section. But since they're frozen, they'll release quite a bit of water at first. Just be patient and let that moisture cook off. We want those vegetables to soften and concentrate their flavor before we move on. Once the veggies have softened up, I'm adding my Cajun seasoning, along with a little salt and pepper. I always start light on seasoning. You can always add more later, but once it's there, there's no taking it back. Let me also say, there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of Crawfish Monica recipes out there. This is just mine, and trust me, it's good. Next goes the garlic. I talked myself out of using fresh and just opted for a tablespoon of garlic. Garlic and butter might be one of the greatest combinations humanity has ever discovered. Now we're adding the Rotel. I didn't drain it. I'd rather keep that flavor and just let it reduce a little more. Then add your cream cheese, just half a block, which I break up a little to help it melt. Then add Velveeta, which I did chop into cubes. I know somebody in the comments is already typing that cheese and fish don't go together. Well, stop typing, because I'm about to prove you wrong. The Velveeta adds a creamy touch to this dish and melts into an incredibly smooth sauce. At this point, I put the lid on and let everything slowly melt together. What starts out looking like a collection of random ingredients is about to become a rich, creamy Cajun cheese sauce. Next come the crawfish tails. They're already cooked, so we're just warming them through and letting them absorb all those flavors. I did defrost mine in the fridge before I added it. I also added a little water to the bag to make sure I get all that flavor out. Now I'm pouring in the half and half to loosen everything up and create that silky sauce. Fun fact, I was aiming for about half this carton. My pouring skills and my measuring skills apparently had different plans because I think I added more. But that's okay. Thankfully, this recipe is pretty forgiving. I've already cooked my pasta, just al dente, since it's going to continue cooking in the sauce. Once it goes in, give everything a good stir and let it hang out for about 20 to 30 minutes. This is when all those flavors really start coming together. To finish things off, I'm adding a little fresh parsley for some color and freshness. Look at that. Creamy sauce, tender pasta, crawfish in nearly every bite, and all those beautiful colors from the vegetables. This is the kind of meal that makes you go back for seconds before you've even finished your first bowl. In fact, although not traditional, my family demands I make this for Thanksgiving every year. Here we go. Make that. Gosh, that is good.